he doing? What are you doing? There we go.
Pudge your asshole.
Jesus. I couldn't even get Short to come up there. Oh, do you know me? And if we're not having technical issues with Bobo and Graham, I can't even get Short to come on. Anyway, welcome to a Wednesday night. It's Mixing with Benny and Friends. We have got friends. We have got our very own Mixing Jesus, Bobo, in the corner there. We've also got our Mixing Guru, which is Graham Net Reality. We've also got a chair in the corner.
Yes.
And we've got our special guest that's been allowed out from under the desk, which is Pud Puffs.
One night.
So, welcome everybody. Welcome. So, we'll run down everybody in chat right quick. There's loads of people in chat, so we won't be. Pudge, you're very popular, mate. We've got a lot of people in chat, so we'll just say hello to chat because we're just late. Was unfortunately technical issues, and I've lost chat now.
I haven't. They're still there.
I'm
Still watching.
There we go.
Do you like it, Reedy?
Right, we're all sorted. So yes, so hello to everybody in chat. We won't run down you, unfortunately. We'll be here quite a while saying hello to everybody. But everybody in chat, thank you very much for coming and spending a little bit of time with us. So how's your week been, boys? All right, been good.
Too bad.
And my last week was about 7 days long.
It was a long week last week. I don't know. It just seemed long last week. So we will go around right quickly and see what we're all vaping on. And we'll start with Pud.
Hello. So yeah, thanks for having me on, guys.
problems.
Much appreciate it. Tonight I am on the VX217. I'm giving it one last chance. I've had lots of issues with it, but we're going to give it just one more go. The Dead Rabbit V2 RTA on that as well. And since I'm in the mixing show, I'll get some DIY just there. The stuff that I thought was going to be really bad, and then it turns out it's actually all right. And then I've got the college with the Pandora mouth along on that. Inside that, we've got a little bit of unlimited raspberry twist, which is pretty stunning. Doesn't want to focus though. And then I've got the KLP and the Swell as per the contract. I've named this as Swellpy. I think that's the best name for that. this Swellpy setup. And on this, I've got an old favourite. I hadn't had anything from these guys for quite a while, so I've got some Caledonian Vapes Fizzy Cola in there. And that is pretty much me and a little coffee.
Nice.
You'll pass it on to?
Yeah, I'll pass it on to Bobo.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. It's good to have you, sir. It is always good to have you. I am on the absolutely battered Geek Vape Boost, which is sent flying off my desk yesterday and snapped the actual connecting part, so it's tied together with a bit of string.
Told you it was shit.
I'm on that, and I'm currently rebuilding the MD RTA, which is probably not going to happen during the time that we're on the plan. So there's no point even counting it at all. But yeah, that's pretty much all I am on. I'm going to pass it over to Graham.
Oh, okay. I'm on the Kronos with the Creed, and in there I've got some. You can see that. Puts bananas.
I need to try this.
Okay, so I'll send some over. Which is a what is it? Deep fried banana with golden syrup on it.
See, I'd looked at the concentrates needed in Vapable. Always used Vapable. I think I need to look elsewhere because there was a few of them that are not there.
Yeah, don't use Vapable, mate.
Can't get golden syrup there. Oh, no, it's not got golden. I can take the golden syrup out and I can put some Salubrome caramel, so it turns into a caramel banana. I'll do that for you. I've got the Minikin with the blank, and in that I've got single flavour, which is raspberry, blackcurrant lemonade by Super Aromas. I don't like it. It's just oh no,
not for you.
I've got the Aegis Geek Vape,
Yes.
with the Alpha tank on, and I've got some apple pie in that, and I've got the Minikin. Nearly forgot what that was called then. Minikin and the Barrage.
You can't forget you've got three of them, haven't you?
Yeah. I was nearly bought a fourth one this week. And I've got a juice I put up on the vaping community, which is the honeyed bourbon nut custard, which, I love it. I've just made another 100 mils of it. So I'll pass it on to the chair.
Thank you. The chair recognizes Graham. I am on the heavy hitter with the Asgard Mini on it, and in that I have apple pie. I am also on the iPrev, and on that I have the Peacemaker, and inside of that I have some strawberry dammit, and also with a mix of strawberry cheesecake, so that I can taste strawberry, dammit, So, and I also am on the Shikra, and on that I have I can't remember, the gear. And in that, I have some raspberry sugar cookie that I mixed up earlier today that I'm trying out. And that's it for me. And I'll throw it over to Benny.
Thank you very much. I am on the Vaporesso Gen S with the NRGS tank on it. And in that, I've got some, don't know what it is, be honest with you. Some coil glaze. Berry Blues that's I thought was slush puppy, but it's not. It's like a blueberry donut.
Oh yeah, coil glazed. They've got a honey one, and it's fucking awful.
It's not. I got it. I've just got it out of my stash the other day, and I thought I'll give it a go because I fancied a slush, and it's not. It's a donut, so I don't really get where they get that from. And then I'm on the Small Amp Pasito with the RBA in it, and in that I've got some Macca's RY4.
Nice.
And then I've also got the X-Ross Cross, whatever, Xerox, with some 88 Vapes Berry.
Big D.
They sponsor you and you can't get the name of the product right.
Say that again.
They sponsor you and you can't get the name of the product right.
They don't sponsor me, they just send some eyes.
X-Ross.
Oh, the X. No, because no one knows how to say it. It's X and then a Ross.
That's a thing again just now, though. Let's stick a random letter in front of whatever name we're going to call a thing.
Yeah.
If you look at it backwards, it's Sorix, and it's a whole lot easier to pronounce. Just call it the Sorix.
Sorry. So that's what I'm on. Yeah, everybody's having a little dig about Geek Vape. Yeah, no. I'll say no. I'm not a fan. I don't mind the tanks, but the mods are shit. There you go. So, we have got a special guest, if you will. These links coming up. We've also got links to the vaping community. If you want to go over and join there, which is a new mixing community. It's got 10 vapes in and everybody, and some mixing there. They will give you a hand. There's also a Monkey on Juice. We've got links in there. And, like I say, if you have a look, what I've put down is being allowed from under the desk. Vic's let him out for a change to play. And, yeah. So, Puds, your mixing journey, when did you start mixing?
I would say I started mixing quite early on, to be honest. Not that long after starting vaping, because I think personally, if I didn't start mixing, I probably wouldn't have gotten as into vaping as what I am now. Like, we were picking up flavors, and none of them were ever really that good. Like, I didn't know what I was buying, so it was a bit of a cost thing and a bit of a I can make something I like. So it was basically me and the guy next door started playing about with like all different flavors, basically going to eliquidrecipes.com and copying all the top rated recipes onto there. And then it kind of got to the stage it was like a competition between the two of us. Like, we were mixing flavors and then letting each other try it, kind of thing. And I think that's what got me into it. And as I say, I think if it wasn't for that, I would probably have lost interest in vaping before it kind of it takes a wee while to take hold, doesn't it, kind of thing?
Yeah. I think once you get mixing bug, it's all right. But when if you do that first recipe and you just like mix done and put 20% whipped cream in and then think, oh, this don't taste right. Do you know what I mean? And everybody does it.
Why does this not taste like a can of whipped cream?
Why does it suddenly taste really chemically and it's shite? You know, it puts people off. You've just got to stick with it. But you did right thing, go to ELR.
Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, there was some fucking terrible flavours. I remember the first time I tried to use RY4 with no idea what I was doing, and it was like try to vape Mayfair. So there was a lot of trial and error. I mean, I remember like the first time we got together to try mixing, and I mean, we read all this stuff about how dangerous it can be and all that. So we're like standing there like the Heisenbergs with the gloves and shit on, like terrified. But no, it was basically just all trial and error and having a little bit of fun with it.
Yeah. So you mixed some up before, which were a month ago, wasn't it? Which were your custard?
It was it April? I think I said, Bobo. It was something like that.
It was a good couple of months, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was that there. The recipe was in my notes on my phone. That's how I knew when I had made it. But it was one of these. Basically, what do I like the taste of, and just kind of mixed them all together. Let me see if I can get what's actually in it. There it is. There. So a lot of people are turning their nose up at this, but personally, I think it's pretty nice. So I've got custard, cinnamon, cheesecake, and Bavarian cream. 1.5 of the Bavarian cream, 2 of the cheesecake, 4 cinnamon, and 3 of the custard.
What custard you used?
I think it was Inawera custard. I think it was one of the Inawera ones. But I haven't, like an idiot, written the actual brand of it used. which was always a mistake I used to do at the start. So that was something, and I think not a lot of new mixers realise this, but a strawberry isn't just a strawberry.
No.
Nah.
So I would make, so say I was using a website and 1 month, one strawberry was cheap, I would use that one. And then like a few weeks later, I'm like, that juice was really nice, I'm going to make it again. And why the fuck does this not taste the same as it did the last time? So I just didn't realise that at that point, even just the branding made such a difference.
Yeah.
But then forgot to do it there again.
But you called your own stuff shite too, then. You're not just calling everybody else.
Oh, yeah, I've made shite just the same as everybody else. I think my favourite one to mix actually was it was a Mother's Milk clone on it was e-liquid recipes, and it's like one of the top ones. Really simple cheesecake, strawberry, and it's kind of graham cracker. That's what it was.
Yeah,
really simple, but it did the trick. That's probably the one that got me off the stinkies.
Yeah, there's some newer better ones like God's Milk, and there's also Pippa has done one on there that's a remix of the God's Milk. Try that one. That's really nice. Is them ones? If you like the Mother's Milk sort of thing.
I think I kind of stopped doing it as much when the site that I used started getting one shots in though.
Yeah.
Like once I started getting them in, it's like, oh, it's so much easier.
Yeah, it is definitely. Let someone else do it, mixing in it, and just get a one shot. But it's a good way to start. Like we said before, it's a good way of starting off. Is doing that, getting the one shots and have a play around. You can always add stuff to it if you want.
Well, I got one shot and it was a disaster. It's like one of the worst vapes I've ever had in my life. So I guess the first one turned me off, and I haven't bought a one shot since. Yeah.
I thought that was it there. It's not as. I picked up these were the ones I started one shotting with, the Nom Nom stuff. Their jellyfish was probably one of my favourites actually.
I wasn't a fan of custard. I had the custard one. I wasn't a fan of it, to be honest with you.
I think it was only 30 ones from them that I tried.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. They do some weird ones. They do some mixes as well. Don't like an hybrid one. It's like a mix. It's like when you look at bottle, it's like half one colour and half other.
All right. I don't think I've seen those ones. It was that was quite a while ago since I bought that. That must be. There's no way that's not expired. Absolutely no way. There's not a date on it actually.
See you later, Jules.
Hey, Jules.
Hey, Jules.
What is it? Lisa's put. I don't know what they're talking about. We'll say I bathed a little shite. And what do I get?
They're talking about Pud. They're basically all saying that Pud never gives them anything. I mean, pretty much. And she says she bathes him, but still doesn't get anything.
Yeah.
I thought that was like Lizzie's payment was getting to give me a bath.
Yeah. I just thought you were setting her up with Nightbot myself. Because she wins everything.
I think Nightbot needs to go again. Nightbot is taking Stuart's job in our show, so
yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, we've got Nightbot coming in here, like so. We've also got a link to our sponsor, which you can get, which is Best Sig Liquids. You can also is it 12% off We have also got a gentleman's handshake, which Graham will tell you in a little while what it is. That will be coming up later on, so stay tuned for that.
That sounds
wait.
rude.
What?
A gentleman's handshake. I still think that sounds rude.
Gentleman's handshake?
Yeah.
I want it to be like, it depends.
It's handshake, Jones. No, not
Both of us went round the back for a quick gentleman's handshake. That's that sounds dodgy.
So yeah, if you have got any questions at all, just put them in chat. Like we said to you, any questions that you need to answer, just ask us. When we know it's always driven by that. Someone has put one in which sparks and fly. Does anyone know if Crystal Labs from Vapable are any good?
I just ordered some slushy and mojito, I think, from them today, just before the show. I just ordered from them. I'm going to try a few of those, so I'll let you know.
Yeah. Everybody's wanting to reach around from gentleman's handshake now, and man, yeah, I told you it's a goodies. X-Ross, mate. Cross.
Let's call it a surprise. We have a surprise.
Yeah, we have a surprise. We have a
How's that?
we have a mutual agreement.
Surprise to you. Always make it weird, man.
Bobo's been busy painting. He's got his new little thing. He's doing painting now. Little sculptures on his Warhammer.
Yeah, fucking loads of fun.
Where can you buy Proper Coils from? You can buy them from Proper Coils. 10% off if you use Pud Puffs, or 10% off if you use Late Night Vape Show.
Late Night Vape Show 10? Yes.
Yeah, he knows you're cool though if you use a Pud Puffs one.
As you sell out if you use Late Night Vape Show.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Oh,
We've
we've
got.
got.
I think I should. I've got some stuff that I think I should send you guys. I think maybe you should pass it around. I don't know which one of you wants to get it first, but I've had these liquids sitting up in my shelf for a long time and can't bring myself to mix them because they're so fucking bad. So I think I need to send these to you guys.
What is it?
Concentrate.
Chicken tikka.
Chicken licking.
That's it, chicken tikka.
Chicken tikka.
Chicken tikka.
Chicken tikka.
Blue cheese. Graham will like blue cheese. He's after a cheese.
Yeah.
Want to do
You
it.
can send
I
all
think-
that shit to Graham. Yeah.
I've got some carrot here as well.
Carrot.
Oh,
Oh, we got
I've got
carrot.
carrot.
Carrot's not bad actually.
I reckon
Yeah.
we spin the wheel and you send it to the loser.
And then we've got this.
Not carrot, though.
And they have to vape them live.
Bacon. I've had
Some
bacon before. It's not brilliant.
So I think I need to send them to you guys. I've been telling, I've said I'm going to mix them up and divide them out and send them around and stuff like that. And I just cannot open the bottles.
Have you just tried mixing all four of them in one bottle and trying it? It might come out good. Four wrongs.
It's
might
probably
make it
going to be
right.
like it's probably going to be like a sandwich if I do that. Bill, blue cheese, chicken tikka, and bacon.
Yeah.
with,
Yeah,
with,
that's
a
great
little-
then,
with
don't
some
you?
carrots on it. Yeah.
Add a little bit of bread to that, and
Yeah.
you're good. Come on. So I think that I need to send them down to you guys to mix because I just can't do it.
Yeah, we'll give him a blast. We've had got carrot. I've got carrot. Bill, you had what were you?
I've got
Tomato
carrot. Yeah. I've got carrot. Yeah.
I've not got carrots.
The carrot,
So
was
Bobo
already-
gets a carrot, by default.
the carrot wasn't bad to be fair. The rest were fucking horrendous, but the carrot was not too bad.
So where did you get them from then?
I think was it TMB? What was the name of it? Was it TMB?
PMB notes.
I think it might have been. Now they still send me emails, so I don't know if that's why I think it was them. I'm sure it was TMB notes. This was a while ago again. Yeah, it was TMB notes. I think they did like pizza and all different kind of really strange flavors.
Tony says Pud was going to send me some blue cheese months ago. I never got it. Yeah.
Tony, I'll send you some blue cheese then.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Heston
you could-
Blumenthal did the bacon and ice cream? There you go. We can do bacon and ice cream.
Rollinson boy
Oh, no.
says he's tried the bacon one that tasted like a back end of a horse.
Yeah. Well, didn't they used to use bacon years ago and add a little bit of salt to the vapes? You know, get that salty taste.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I'm just trying to figure out when did Rollinson boy taste the back end of a horse. Yeah.
I think Findus crispy pancakes used to have the back end of a horse in them. Did they not? They were-
Something
Did
like
you
that.
have
didn't they?
pictures?
Or
Are there
things
pictures
like
of that?
on the channel.
Stuart said he made an okay carrot cake. Was not that bad actually.
Oh,
suppose you
I've
could
never
do the
tried the
carrot.
carrot cake, Faith.
Mhm.
Oh,
I know that DIY Die was trying to get a really good cheesecake. We could never get it right.
You could try a blue cheesecake.
Yeah, that's a little bit too strong for me.
Yeah.
Blue cheese and custard.
And a little bit of cake. Put some yellow cake in there.
Yellow cake makes everything all right. I love yellow cake.
Yeah. Yellow cake's good.
I think you guys spoke about that last week actually, but I'm sure there was yellow cake in that, but I haven't written it in if there is.
Yeah, bit of yellow cake.
Yeah, just a little word of advice. When you do make stuff, write it down or type it in and put it in ELR. Put it somewhere so you know what the hell you made. Don't be a pup.
Yeah. Don't write it in paper either, because the paper goes in the box with your mixing stuff. I said this last week. It goes in the stuff with all your the box with all your mixing stuff and just ends up turning to mush.
Absolutely. It's just like the amount of things that I've lost over the years of mixing because the labels that, especially before I started using the LR, when I wrote the recipe on the bottle, and it's just, oh no, it's all gone.
Rub it off.
Yeah, just everywhere.
DE, the Caledonian juices are pretty nice actually so far. I've tried the coal is good, and I don't remember the name of the other one. Chamois Shake, that's pretty nice as well. And the Murray's Triple X Mint, I bought that because I've tried it before. It's always nice.
Yeah, I heard you say that one nice. It's like a Murray Mint, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got that kind of butterscotchy toffee kind of flavour with the mint. Really, quite strong in the mint though.
Tony says that he's telling us get Bubba's Pig Sap. It's lovely bacon, apple, and maple syrup.
Oh, it's the bacon bit though. It's just savoury vapes. I don't know why. Oh no. They don't work.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of savoury vapes, do you, really?
No.
I'm trying to make up a beef stew, and I am just struggling with it.
You know what, though? Like, savoury vapes, it's what, like, people who don't vape, and they always go, like, oh, can you get a roast dinner flavour? Or, oh, can you get, like, why aren't savoury vapes a thing? Because, like, do you know what it could work?
Because we're not Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, I'm going to say Willy Wonka, innit?
Just a little bit of potato grated into your juice.
Try putting a bit of Bisto in that juice, Bill.
Yeah. Liz is asking, have you ever tried to do a Bucky vape? There's one, isn't there?
There is one that did live on my shelf until fairly recently. I don't know where that went. There's one that was pre-made, but the company that make it don't exist anymore.
Right.
There's a reason for that.
Who was it? Sorry, Bobo?
That just made me gip. All I could imagine was like warm Buckfast.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, the company that made it went out of business and I cannot find another. So, I mean, even to try and DIY Buckfast, what does it taste like?
It tastes like battery acid and hangovers.
With a little bit of Carbonia mixed in.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how you would make that.
Tommy V apparently made a pizza one. It's on ELR.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you fancy a pizza vape.
Do you think there's someone in the world who all day vapes a pizza vape?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But the thing about it is, the hard part is making that garlic butter to dip it in. So you dip the tip down into garlic butter and then you hit that on,
Yeah, you just do it like, so you get your pizza vape in a 70-30, and you get your garlic butter in a Nick salt form, so you drip it. You just keep adding little drips of garlic butter.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Wait, is there a garlic?
Yeah. You can get garlic. Yeah.
If you can get a garlic, because the butter you could use that cookie butter and put garlic in it. You could come up with it.
Everybody raves about the cookie butter, apart from yeah.
Oh no, I just couldn't. No. But there must be someone must be vaping it if they're making it. Someone's buying it.
I think they use it for other things. Like I say, it's not just for vaping though, is it? It's all food flavouring, so there's other things in it.
Yeah.
Liz wants to know, what's your favourite DIY vape pod?
My favourite one that I ever made was a Kanzi clone. And I think it was from ELR. It was like whatever the top rated one again was. That's all I ever used to do, was if I wanted a flavour, I'd search for it on there and then just put it to top rated first. So it was in that bottle. But I made it again. Typical fucking pod thing. So I made it the first time. Absolutely stunning. I don't even know if it tasted like Kanzi because I've never tasted Kanzi. It just tasted really, really fucking good. But I made it again, and I don't know what I did. I must have spilled sweetener in it. But as soon as you let that bad boy up, it turned to caramel.
Right.
So I don't know what I did the second time I made it, but
Fuck it, mate.
Did you not use the same stuff? Because you were just saying you get different bottles from different places. So the second time.
yeah, probably because it was quite a while ago. Yeah, so probably did something like that.
Well, that's also flavorings have changed a lot, right? I mean, that since if you started DIYing years ago, the flavorings, you put a lot more, everybody put, 8, 10, 12% of this, that, or the other in, and, all that shit has changed now.
Mm-hmm. Nature Vape, how you doing?
Tam saying that you can get garlic from VSO.
That must smell though, like you know what it's like. See if you got a bad mango or something and it stinks of the mouth. Can you imagine that? But it's garlic. Oh, it's
Garlic cat urine. No, I can't.
because
no.
the smell sticks to your clothes as well. Because I've seen me being out at work vaping on something like a really strong strawberry, and when you go in, they often say to me, have you been on strawberry or something like that?
Yeah.
That smell sticks. So
if I get a taxi home from work, I'll get into the car and think, oh, you smell like custard, or you smell like popcorn. Everyone says you smell like popcorn.
I've had strawberry. That's what I've had. Oh, you smell of strawberries.
Yeah, but isn't that a whole lot better than being, damn, you smell like cigarettes?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But if you're vaping garlic though, then
yeah, that might be a little worse. Yeah.
Tam was saying that she's got one-on-one's pickle. Because someone were asking for a pickle vape.
Oh,
I don't think I'd have put that in chat, Tam. You can
Mark
say
H
that
wants a
behind
Branston
closed
pickle
doors.
vape. And Shrooms cinnamon roll. Have you seen that? Shrooms cinnamon roll.
huh?
Shrooms.
I've got a cinnamon roll there. I mix that with custard.
Know what that is?
It's a DI. It must be a DI. It must be on ALR or something. Because it's one at top. I watched a YouTuber top 5 DIY, and this was number 1.
Never heard of it.
No, I've not seen that.
Mushrooms and cinnamon roll.
I think Shrooms
Shrooms is the name of the mixer.
is a mixer.
No, mushrooms. Mushrooms and
I
cinnamon
was
roll.
looking at mushrooms.
I was thinking to myself, I don't remember the last mushroom vape I did.
The V2 adds onions.
There's plenty of juices which taste like mushrooms.
No.
And half of them are over there.
Yeah.
The do not touch box.
We want Marmite vape as well. Why would you want a Marmite vape? I have no idea.
Yeast.
Yeah.
That like,
Couldn't think of anything worse, Marmite.
Well, I mean, you got to figure if you were doing the beer vape, you'd have to have the yeast.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't.
That's yeast.
Oh no. People, the bourbon as well. I don't like the sound of that in a vape either.
Bourbon?
I don't know
No,
if
it's not bad.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just because I don't know if it's just because I can't drink it though. It's like I got a whiskey vape from Caledonian Vape before, and I'm sure it was probably nice if you liked whiskey, but I just couldn't vape it without retching.
Are you sure you're Scottish?
It's I think when I was a teenager, I got too Scottish and ruined whiskey. I also can't drink cider for the same reasons.
yeah, you can't do cider at all.
It ruins me.
Frosty Jacks, yes.
Oh, it was,
Stuart's trying to put in a garlic bread with cheese.
Yeah, he's just put one up there. Garlic bread and cheese.
No.
No, not vape. No.
Yeah, we tried to get I can't even say it. TPR. Yeah, on, but he blobbed us 3 times.
That's bad.
So we had him lined up, and he didn't come on, unfortunately.
Real life got in the way, didn't it?
He did, yeah. We were busy.
Yeah.
So he says sometimes people just can't do it. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we got some Tenant Super.
Oh no. Oh, that's led to some really bad nights for me as well.
I was trying to say you're an alcoholic then.
No, I couldn't be an alcoholic. The hangovers I get are too bad. On it.
Yeah, we see the video of you being sick.
Oh yeah. In the messenger groups, there's no filters.
Yeah.
No, Tennant's super. It's like beer that's been left open for too long. It's just.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of Tennant's.
So do you mix by weight or do you mix by syringe or?
I do have scales, but I mainly mix by syringe.
Really?
I'm used to syringes, isn't I? So
Well, yes,
syringes
yeah.
a
And I suppose
lot,
you get them free as well, so.
He uses the scales for his other stuff. He doesn't use them as much for mixing.
Yes, the scales are strictly for the heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've been used to using syringes for years now. So when it came to DIY and syringes were the logical
Right,
step for me. I'm used to using them, controlling them, and I think I did it by weight. And to be fair, I probably did find it easier.
Yeah.
So do you hold up the bottle and say you're going to feel a little prick? And then
Like that. Ding, ding, ding.
It's sharp scratch is what we say now, isn't it?
Yeah, sharp scratch.
Sharp scratch from a little prick.
Yeah. LCL9 is asking there, what's a good recipe to make that's not got a long steep time? Got peach straw, Bavarian cream, sweet cream made. Vic's recipe takes too long to steep.
That recipe though, if you leave that recipe steeping for about 6 months, just forget about it somewhere. It is gorgeous.
Yeah,
As
it's a
soon
long
as you put
steep, innit?
Bavarian cream and things, you're looking at around about a week, 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah, you
The
are
best
going
way
to
to do it is just if you put them in the strawberry, Bavarian cream, and peach in your favour stash, and then just hit what can I make, and put +2. It will show you a couple of recipes, and a lot of them will stick. Will say how long they take to steep and stuff.
the other thing is mix them right before you go on a 2-week holiday and leave them at your house. When
Yeah.
you get back there, that'll be good. You know, so,
Yeah, generally, fruity stuff is not going to need to steep as long.
Yeah, it's creams that need to steep.
Yeah, all your basic flavours.
or get a game changer. You know.
Well, Graham's trying, but he hasn't come through yet.
Yeah.
Later. Somebody asked for a marmalade vape. You could try orange marmalade by Vape Train. And if you like the peel in it, just put some shisha orange in there. And if you want to turn it cool, put some WS-23 in and a little bit of super sweet. But Vape Train's marmalade is the best marmalade out there.
Yeah. Like Pav says, yeah, avoid creams if you don't want to steep. Custards, it
Depends on the custard. Yeah.
Depends, creams and custard. It depends which custard you use, really. You know, a week for the newer ones, but the older ones, like V1 and that, you're going to be steeping for a while.
I always tried to keep myself ahead when I did. I don't mix so much now, but when I did, I always tried to stay a month ahead. So if I was using like maybe 2 or 3 bottles of, say for example, the mother's milk, I would always try and have some sitting steeping for the next month kind of thing.
Well, he mentioned Vic's custard uses Capella V1, doesn't it? If you swap that out with the Premier custard, which is virtually the same, I think his is at 8%. If you put 3% Premier custard, that reduces steeping time down.
Yeah.
The only thing is, Bud, did you find what I do? I do similar to what you're talking about there. I'll make something and then I'll think, oh, well, this is really good. So I'm going to make another couple of 100 mil and set it up there and let it steep. And then you get done with that. When you get done with the second couple of 100 mil, and when you get to that third one, you're like, yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of this. And now you got 100 mil that sits there and then you're vaping on something else. And it's a trade-off, because a lot of times you really like something and then you make a bunch of it, so it does get caught up, and then by the time you get to that last bottle, you're just like, I'm kind of burned out, you know.
I would do things like that, or sometimes if they'd steeped longer than they had the first time, I'd be like, oh, I don't quite like this. The same, it's actually steeped a bit too long this time.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of take all that into account.
Some stuff hits a sweet spot, and I hope that was directed at Flat Cap and not me.
Yeah.
It was.
Looking right
Was
at
that,
me when you did it. You were looking right at me when you blew that kiss. I swear you were.
Yeah, I'll blow you another one as well after.
Chris Holmes, you can add WS-23 to a short fill to give it a cool hit. Just do a couple of drops at a time, man.
Yeah, don't go overboard.
Start out with about 3 drops and then vape it. And then if that's not cool enough, then do 1, 2 more and then try it again and do it that way, because you're going to, if you try and think, well, I'll just start with 8 drops, then you're going to hit it and think, too much, but then you might say it still needs more even after 8, but it's best to start. You can't take it back out.
Yeah. Tam put in that if you put 3% vanilla ice cream liquid barn and 0.5% Flavora vanilla pudding, instant like custard, just add fruit.
Nice.
So if you want to look back on that and try that, I'm not a fan on liquid barn's vanilla ice cream myself, but
I don't think I've tried it. It was vanilla bean ice cream I used to always use, and I'm sure it was Flavor West for that. I think.
I like Liquid Barn's vanilla.
I don't think I've tried that by Liquid Barn, to be honest.
yeah, I've got it. I want a massive fan myself.
Most of the stuff I got from Liquid Barn, my starter kit was Liquid Barn, and I got 10 or 15 flavors that included in the starter kit. And I was one of those people that thought, oh, I like this, and I like this, and I like this. And then after I got it all, what I didn't realize is, what are you going to mix this, and this with? Because I got a bunch of fruits that I liked, and there was nothing for me to put them in.
Yeah. So you have got your mixing gear there. What have we got? Pud, what have you got in your mixing stash that we...
In the stash?
It's a great...
over the floor and everything. I don't know what exactly.
I love your organization.
So we'll do a random. Put your random bottles and see what you can mix up.
Right, there's a VG just spelled. I thought I mix this here.
Yeah, a bit of mixing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're going to have you a wick.
Right, okay, well, we've got some VG. We'll need that.
Yeah, you need that.
Hopefully, I've got some PG. I've got some PG there. These are from the little DIY starter packs I got sent ages ago. Right, what am I going to make then? It's going to have to be, custard to start with, so it's going to have to be something with custard in it.
But if you mix something with custard, you're going to have to let it steep. So that means you got to sit here in Benny's Zoom room now for months waiting on it to steep.
I think most of the stuff I've got is all cakes and custards, though.
Oh, Tam's saying 4% not... You just typed it again.
Was that? Let's see, what else have I got in here?
That's one thing I haven't had. I've never had vanilla pudding.
No, I've not had it. I might have to try and get that.
I ordered it today.
Oh, did you? I might have to try and get some of that.
Finally.
But you'll put chocolate in it to try to make it chocolate pudding. I know you.
Oh God, no.
And a little cottage cheese.
I could just mix that. I could just mix that up. That would be easy.
So while he's doing that, are we going to do the mix of Wheel Doom, which gives us a little bit of time to see who's doing something? So if you didn't know, we do have a little thing. We have this is his own idea. We keep saying this every week. It is our own idea. We didn't pinch it off of anybody else, but we have a mixing Wheel of Doom. So
I put on the wheel. So
Pud's on there, so we may have you mixing something anyhow, Pud. We may be telling you.
Okay,
I find the fruits so I can make something fruity so I can just vape it now.
So you can vape it straight away.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some fruits for you.
Okay. Are we ready?
So there we go. So that's what we've got on. That's the first one.
Oh no.
And we're into blueberry, innit? Oh no,
Blackcurrant and blackberry.
Blackcurrant or is it blackcurrant or?
Or blackberry, yeah. Or you can mix the two of them
Blackberry.
together if you want. Yeah.
Please say sweets.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
And who's it going to be?
Oh, it's going to be me. I can just feel it.
No, it should be Graham. He hasn't mixed since last week.
Yay!
Oh, there you go. Right, fair enough then. We'll get my little moustache out.
Thank God for that. I thought I was going to be 3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row.
He's been the last 2 weeks on the wheel. It was his wheel. He started it 2 weeks ago, and both weeks it's been Graham so far.
My sound's gone crackly again, I think.
Yeah, your sound's been crackly pretty much just about since we got started. You were okay when we first got started, but it's been that way now for most of the show, Graham. I just thought maybe it's not really your sound. It's just your voice where you're getting old. You're starting to crackle a bit when you talk.
I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
Not right at the moment, there isn't. You'll have to. It cleared up when you reset, but I don't know whether or not you've got a connection loose somewhere or what. But
I think it might be the internet connection.
Might be.
Every so often, everybody else is crackling.
Got to find. Well, you can do blackberry or blackcurrant.
I ain't got blackberry, so I ain't got that.
Oh, so you're gonna do a blackcurrant ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, boy, it's a good thing it was blackberry or blackcurrant, because if I'm gonna do ice cream, it's gonna be blackberry.
Right, let's move some shit out of the road then.
Oh, there we go. There's Pud. He's dropped something. It's now official. We are
Onto the floor.
Blackcurrant is something I've been recently trying. I haven't really tried mixing it for a while, and I just can't get it right. Always
I haven't.
A bit.
Haven't
No,
tried
it's
it.
not bright. I can't get blackberry to be bright. So if anybody knows in chat how to make a really bright blackberry,
Shine a light
no,
on it.
blackcurrant. It's blackcurrant I'm talking about. Blackberry's all right. Blackcurrant is the one I struggle with.
Shine a light on
Go
it.
down below.
Oh,
I like that.
I think I'm
Pud's
going to try
going down.
Oh, look at that. He's even got a down low camera.
Yeah, Pud's
He's
going down.
professional.
I think I might try this by weight.
Yeah, man. Well, you've got to put the scales out, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I had to weigh the heroin before I came on the show and get it posted.
We were wanting to watch a professional use syringes.
Yeah.
So,
The bottle's too tall.
the bottle's far too tall. I'm only mixing 100 mils of this as well. So,
That's good grief. Haven't you got a small
so
bottle?
I've gone for some random flavors. I have got some Inawera raspberry here,
All right.
Okay.
which I am going to mix with a little bit of sweet strawberry, just a couple, maybe just 1 or 2% of that sweet strawberry. And then I am going to put a little bit of cheesecake with it. I know it should steep, but I want a little bit of cheesecake in there. And I think, I'm not sure, but I don't know if I've obviously used this at some point, but I cannot remember how it was.
Right.
Meringue.
So I might stick a little 1% or maybe even just a 0.5 of that in there just to see how it is.
TFA meringue's pretty decent, to be fair.
Yeah, so I don't know how much I used it. The last time I used it, that's the only thing. So I don't know how strong it's going to be. Right, chat. Where are we? Pod's going to start dealing. I am going to start dealing.
Right. So, for my ice cream, I'm going to be using some TFA sweet cream
Nice.
and some vanilla bean ice cream, TFA. That'll be at 4% and 2%. 4% ice cream, 2% sweet cream. That'll be my base. And then I'm going to go with, I've actually got 3 black currants here, but I'm not going to use them all. So,
Fine,
I think I'm
flash
going to
it all
go
in.
with a bit of Italian artist. Is that flavour art in it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, FA.
With a little bit of rainbow. Is it rainbow mix, flavour mix, Vimto?
Little cheeky Vimto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with that and see what we get.
So you're going to make a double black ice cream.
Yeah.
That meringue should give you a little bit of dairy note at 1% and a little bit
About 1.
Yeah.
This is just going to be enough VG.
You put your VG in first. You don't worry. You just.
I don't really care if I fuck it. It's getting binned.
Paul, do you wear any pajamas, lad?
Yeah, mate. Of course, tartan pajamas. I'm from
I thought
Scotland,
it was
mate.
pajamas, or you're in a fucking kilt.
Fucking right. There we go. So VG just about in. Oh, it's nearly there. If I knew I was doing this, I could have the camera set up properly.
It's all right. We don't even do a download. I ain't got a download camera. I've only got one.
I thought that's what we were going to
Well,
do.
you should have seen the flapping about he was doing, trying to get a point down while you were off screen.
Yeah, I knocked pretty much everything off the desk.
Yeah. We had the pud thud. You got to have the pud thud to know that that's actually him. Otherwise, it could be an imposter. Yeah.
This is the tiniest bit of PG that it needs in here.
And your bottle's still too tall, but so
Yeah.
you don't really know if you're pouring it in the bottle or not.
There you go. Right, zero that again. Now, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna nick it. Fuck it. I'm so confident I'm gonna nick it.
Focus is fucked up.
Yeah, but you fucked the focus. I'm gonna blame Bill for that, for moaning.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
right. Yeah.
Damn
Tell
it,
you
Bill.
what, the strawberry damn come out actually pretty good. It's as it goes along. It's still not that old. It's only 6 days old, but it's just getting better and better. Time it gets to it.
So that,
4 or 5 strawberries, I think. I've got at least 4.
Sounds
but
like
I have some sugar cookie in it too. So
see when you split this VG, this next shot, it's like hearing somebody pee from outside, isn't it? There we go. So the strawberry, what did I say for the strawberry? The raspberry, was it 6? I was going to go for. Was it? Yeah, let's do 6.
ooh.
Let's make it punchy. The Inawera stuff's pretty strong, if I remember right. That's dope.
It's a nice raspberry, the Inawera.
Yeah, better reset the scales first. That would fucking help. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 6 with that. We'll make it nice and strong. The noise of it though.
I can hear that. To be fair, I can hear it.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, 6 on the dot. Magic. Sounds like Fiona taking a piss. Sweet strawberry. I'm going to go just... Oh, do I want the sweet strawberry or do I choose a different strawberry? Ah, fuck it.
Oh.
It smells alright. So this is Capella sweet strawberry. We're going to go with 2 mils of this stuff.
I like Capella sweet strawberry.
I just love anything sweet, to be honest. That was one of the issues I had when I did do a lot of DIY. I would kill my own stock coils.
Yeah.
And then do reviews moaning about people that kill stock. Right, so I've added that and a little bit of meringue. Let's not do the cheesecake just now. Let's see how this is first.
Yeah, but to be honest, you can kill some stock coils with a limp noodle. You just pack them one time and they're
Yeah,
dead.
you can look at a coil wrong and it fucking burns out, man.
It depends who made it. I remember the probably round about the time I was doing a lot of DIY, it was the UL Crown V1 and V2 that was kind of going about.
Yeah.
And they had loads of dodgy coils as well. So
Yeah.
if it wasn't the juice, it was the coils that were just dodgy.
So were you doing that when, by the time the coils had gone to, stock coils had gone to mesh mainly, or were you doing it before that?
No, they were still round wire coils.
Were they? Yeah, those were easier to kill. Yeah. They got a lot better flavor-wise once they at least went to mesh.
And that's it. Done. I think I'm going to start using these scales more often, actually. That was very quick.
So yes,
You don't have no cleanup now.
Yeah, piece
but
of
then
piss.
again,
You give it a little shaky shimmy. It'll come back up.
so how do you steep yours? Are you put it in a cupboard and forget about it?
Yeah.
Or
Stick it to the back of the cupboard, forget I've made it, find it in about 6 months' time, thinking, oh, what's that?
You don't like just tape it up under Vic's desk. So it'll
No,
stay out of the light.
Yeah.
I just hide it behind Vic's stash of Rochford project fucking juice, and he never gets to the end of it. It smells quite strong already, actually.
Have a little knuckle test, man.
It's got that slight hint of nail varnish removal, though.
Right. Well, who was it? Someone, was it Aiden was needing some nail varnish remover the other day because didn't his daughter paint his...
That's actually the raspberry, and that's all right.
Yeah.
Let's find something to stick it into, and then we'll vape on it as well.
How are you getting on with yours, Benny?
All right.
Now Liz is thinking that if she sucks up to Stewart, it's not the same as Nightbot, Liz. You can't suck up to Stewart and win shit, too. That's not going to work.
It's not always 10ml bottles. Like if I'm Scott, if I'm like the custards and the cheesecakes, I always buy like 100ml or whatever. Oh, caramelized coils there, damn.
Huh? Yeah, I'd say they're... I have found that if I go buy a large bottle of something before I've ever tried it, it turns out I don't like it. And if I buy a 10ml bottle of something before I've ever tried it, it turns out I have to go ahead and reorder shortly after I get it usually. So,
yeah, I generally buy things in 10, 15ml bottles. Try them all out, and if it's nice, I'll buy more of it.
Yeah, but every now and then you go on and they've got something, and then you're going to get it, and they don't have the 10ml bottle, and then it's like, okay, you can get 2 ounces or 30ml, and you're like, well, it sounds really good, so I'll go ahead and get, and then you're like, boy, did I ever screw up there.
See, I think DIY, I think it's a bit like just regular vaping, though. It's cheap until the point where you want everything.
Yeah.
And then
That's the point of no return.
Yeah, like I was trying to save money from buying all these terrible like stock juices, and instead I was just spending the same amount of money on loads of different DIY concentrates.
It's cheap until you've got a friend like Graham.
Yeah.
There's a sale on Nom Noms at the moment.
There's a sale on Nom Noms. Quick, there's a sale on it. Dark Star.
I have found out the other thing is if you are not wanting to spend a whole lot on flavors, don't go on mixing shows, because it's also the kiss of death, because you'll start ordering every damn thing in the world. And don't spend time on Zoom with Graham. That's another thing.
I only had, when I started doing this show, I only had like 60 concentrates. I've got like 150 now.
Yeah, same here. Same here, Bobo. I think I had about 45 or 50, and now I'm up, running close to 175 or so. So it's,
I've had to buy a fucking set of drawers, man.
Yeah.
The box there's that's that post clean out as well. Like, always end up with loads of little bottles with like 1 mil left in them, 1.5 mil and shit left in them.
I'm looking at my David stash and I'm just going, oh Christ.
And it just keeps growing. And then the thing about it is what you do. One day you walk over and you start looking at your flavors and you're like, basically, I could get rid of that. And then you start realizing, yeah, I've got 150 flavors and I use 20 of them, maybe.
Want to know the craziest thing as well about Graham's stash? He's only been vaping for about fucking 2 years. When I first met him, he didn't even fucking vape, man.
So there we go. And I'm not going to get much of the cheesecake when I shake and vape this, but
oh yeah, better a good thing. I have found out that with mine, whenever I did it, that's all I taste is the cheesecake.
I'm just keeping quiet in the chat out.
So obviously with doing the 4 and 2, you are going to have a steep. It'll take about 2 weeks to steep it, but we'll try it off the bat. So what I've gone with, I can't even find it. So
He's dropped it.
Don't have a channel.
So we went with 2% sweet cream, with 4% vanilla bean ice cream, which is my normal. Whether you use Capello or TFA, it's up to yourself. That's my normal base for an ice cream. Then I went with 1.5 blackcurrant with some Vimto. Where were these from, Graham?
That was when we were talking about the Rochford project.
Yeah.
Where did he get them?
Where do I get it from?
That one's from Nom Noms.
Yeah, so I've got a Nom Noms, I don't know what it's called. So I'll use that at 1.5 with 0.5 of super sweet in it. So we'll give that, so that's what I did. Have to re-wick that. Put some more wick in here.
Oh, I can really fucking smell the raspberry. Maybe that was a bit too much, yeah.
That may be where I was vaping the raspberry that I made up earlier today. Is what it is. Yeah.
Spilled half the bottle down the side of the mod. Just to get
Yeah,
that.
but what you hate is when you mix a vape and then when you vape it, it tastes like burnt cotton, and you don't know whether or not your cotton's actually burnt or whether or not the vape just tastes like burnt cotton.
So do you want to go through what we're as little friendly shake is, Graham?
The surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring the share screen up again. So we've got Best e-liquid is our sponsor. So they've reduced everything on their site, and he's reduced everything on his site for COVID. So there's a lot of discounts right across the site, and he's added more bundles. What was the last time? The tobacco and dessert. Last time he's added a lot more options, and we have two bundles to give away. And this is the nicotine salt.
Graham, the
bundle.
complaint they hadn't heard you, so Scott Meister says he didn't hear you because you're crackling again.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to...
You scroll on that screen, anything. So, yeah, so... Or do you want to go through it, Bill?
Go ahead. Yeah. I wasn't there when you did it. I couldn't get in the room.
All right, no problem. So, yeah, so... Obviously, if you go on Best Sig Liquid's website, he has reduced a load of nearly everything on the site due to COVID. So if you look down, he's had some extra bundles. That's what he was trying to tell you was Graham. We've got some nicotine salt ones. We've got cloned ones, menthols, the tobaccos. So everything. So have a look around on his site. Everything is reduced. So it'd be good to give him some love. So what he's giving away today is, Graham, any of the Nick Salt bundle.
Yeah.
So any of the Nick. So if you look at there, 300 mils of the best UK made nozzles. You get the nozzles, you get nicotine salts, and you get the syringes, and you can pick your flavours off of there. So you got your three options, and you can have your 50-50, 60-40. Obviously, with these being Nick salts, they are for your pod devices and everything, and you can pick your milligram ratio. And that is, so he's giving away. So that's the friendly reach around for that one. Is that two of them?
Friendly reach around.
So we have two of them to have friendly reach around.
It's getting worse and worse. Handshaking now. It's a reach around.
Yeah, that's a prize I'm entering.
So we will go on to there. So yeah, so go on, have a look and give him some love. Obviously we have discount codes on there and everything, so it'd be good for you to go over and because there's some good flavours on there. People do say some good things. There's obviously Vicks, there's custards on there. There's also Graham's Net Realities.
Sold out.
Oh, it's sold out, is it? Oh well, so apple pie is sold out. So if you put the keyword is
I've just changed my input for my sound, so is that
All
working?
small letters.
All small
Don't
letters.
use a capital anything. Yes.
Little puds.
Little puds,
little
yeah.
puds.
Only tiny puds.
Not big, but little tiny.
We haven't got any massive puds here.
Yeah.
So that's not too
I
bad.
have apple pie. I'm out. I'm not out.
I've got some.
You don't have much.
I've actually got like kind of when I was in the early days of mixing, I used to buy juice from a guy that worked at a local pool, and he used to make an apple pie. And I've told this story loads, but I've never ever found one as good or the same, even out of all like the premium liquids and all this kind of shit at expos. So I've finally convinced him now that he's stopped mixing and stopped selling it to send me the recipe. So I'll be need to mix that up fairly soon.
All right, so he's sending you a recipe for it.
Yeah, he's going to send me the recipe because he's come away from all the sublime side of things and he just buys himself Nick salts now in little pods. This is all right though. The raspberry, whatever the hell we're calling it.
Yeah, you smell it whichever
burnt
way,
cotton.
upside down or right way round. That's not bad actually. This one, same as you, Paul. It's not.
The raspberry needs to sit a little bit. It's got that kind of, when you've got too much of the raspberry and it gets that sickly kind of flavour to the end of the inhale kind of thing, or the end of the exhale. It's got a little bit of that sickly flavour to it, but I think probably if it to sit for a wee while, that will go away.
Yeah, it's a bit like this. It's going to have to sit a little bit because obviously the creams are just playing up at the moment. Once that settles back down again, Liz, Pud's, Stuart's just deleted Flatcap's message. He put Pud and then deleted it.
So I think once the cheesecake starts to come through and that, it should kill off the raspberry a little bit. And that might be alright actually.
Yeah, like I say, this is the same. You're going to have to let the creams settle down, then the black currant will come forward a little bit because everything's just, with having 4% Vic Bean, it's just overpowering everything at the minute.
So if any of you guys want to buy this, it will be a limited edition, 30 quid a bottle from Vape Heads. Same as the other one last week.
Right, so that's it. We're going to roll it for this one. We have got another one. So I will roll it. And the winner is Smart Vapor.
Art Vapor.
Smart
Congratulations, Smart.
Vapor. Well done.
Quite smart of him to enter the competition. Then,
So, is he got like a sister named Intelligent Vapor?
So what they're going to do, Graham, is get in touch with you. Do you know what you're going to do? Get in touch with you?
Yeah, I've got to put an email address in. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still crackling
I
a little,
can.
can you?
You crackle, but yeah.
Not too bad.
Maybe try one small step for man, one small step for mankind. Try that. It's got that sound about it.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you email me at bestcdliquid@netreality.co.uk with your choices and the choice of Nick, and I'll forward it on.
Awesome.
Nice.
Carnival. Pick Carnival.
I always tries
I
to
love
influence
Carnival.
you.
The only thing with mixing is I can't do the stickiness after it ruins me.
Gives you a chance to lick your fingers and not look bad, though. It's
Right, so if you want another chance to do exactly the same thing, obviously Smart Vapor you cannot enter, but your next one is...
It's a different bundle.
Is this when Liz wins then? Yeah.
Alright, so that's your keyword for this one.
What was that, Bud?
Under desk.
So that's for exactly the same thing.
All small.
All small. All
It's just a
small
little
under the
desk.
desk.
Is
Under
A
that
the
easy?
small
desk.
pud under desk.
Small pud on the desk. So have you tried any of the newer flavors? So you've got Inawera custard there. Have you tried the TFA custard 2 or the premium?
Oh, that's Capella that I've got there. That is old. That has been sitting a while. I'll get some Capella custard there. I've probably get quite a few in here, to be honest. There's... God.
When's the last time you ordered a flavor, Bud?
I honestly could not tell you, mate. The last time I got DIY stuff, it was sent out to me as like little kind of starter kits with little guides in it. So they basically had asked me, can you mix this juice and use the guide and kind of explain the guide as you go through it kind of thing. So that was the last thing I got. That was from Vaping, but it's probably well over a year since I bought. No, that's a lie. It's going to be 6 months because I bought some chef's flavours. I bought some jam roly-poly and custard and their Mexican fried ice cream.
Nice, Matt. I like Mexican fried ice cream.
I forgot I bought them, actually. I bought them, must have been maybe... Well, in fact, maybe just the tail end of last year, maybe about December. I think I've still got a jam roly-poly somewhere that's not even opened.
Right.
But, I mean, going back maybe 2 years, I was spending 20, 30 quid a week, some weeks on DIY shit.
The one I like from Chef's Flavours is the cottage cream fudge. I do that on its own, 5%. And the Devon cream, which I'm starting to stick in everything.
I did that with the one of the jam roly-polies from them. I added in a bit of custard.
Yeah, you suddenly just get stuck on a flavour and just go, I have that. I'll make that, I'll put some more of that in. Syrup for me.
So, last call for anybody else that wants to put on the desk on. We will roll it.
That's Paul for anybody that wants to get
Last
under
call,
the desk.
last call, all around the bar, last orders. We'd have gone over, it's supposed to be 9:30 now, you were kicked out of a pub. Go out for 10.
Chefs really reduced their range, though. They don't do nearly as many as they used to, I don't think.
Right,
Just have a little mix.
last
of...
call, we are rolling it.
Rolling.
Has anyone tried any of the one shots?
Oh, you're joking me.
No way.
Nightbot,
Fuck off.
Nightbot.
Okay, now.
Oh, me.
I don't believe that.
That's
You
ridiculous.
just put it on, it's there. Oh,
I
my
didn't know
God.
you were in the fix as well, man. Fucking hell.
I'm telling you, she's
Everybody
having
in
a
the
rough-
vape
she's having a
community
loving
already
with
has
flipping
Liz's
Nightbot.
address. There's no reason to give it to us. You know.
Liz is going to start doing giveaways for the show. She's going to start giving us shit.
God, that's crazy though. Like in the 3 years that I've been involved with this community, I've never won a single giveaway. Liz has won like 5 this week.
It's absolutely fucking bananas, isn't it?
I think she's going to be banned from all giveaways. It's Nightbot, don't blame me. It's
Liz.
Nightbot. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think he's got a
She's
thing for her.
dating Nightbot, I swear. Some people were saying they saw her out in the bar with Nightbot the other night.
Yeah,
Starting to
exactly.
believe it, you know?
Maybe she is Nightbot. That's
Yeah.
I think she's
So
got
we're going
shares
to
in
start
Nightbot. I
calling
think
her
that's what it
Mrs.
is.
Nightbot from now on.
Guys, we just put a brilliant comment in there though. Let's be fair, Liz supports everyone and she fucking does, so hats off to Liz, right?
Liz
Yeah,
is-
we're only
Liz is
joking.
fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah.
if I put a video live and like sometimes
Yeah.
I'll schedule a video to go up at 6 and I might be at work that day, I'll come home and she's like put my video over all the fucking groups and shit like that for me. And nah, she's awesome. She supports a lot of people in the community.
Yeah,
So she
no.
deserves it.
It's only joking it.
Yeah.
Only
No,
joking.
we're serious. It's all rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, she's so nice. We rig it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It may be some way that she does her name. I'm thinking of trying to get my name into 3 letters. It may be the combination 3 letters and then, the next and then the hyphen. And then, you've got to have the right combination
Why
of
don't
letters
you-
in a name or something.
Why don't you try Bill Cobo K, but just with 1 L?
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Paul the other day had changed his middle name to Liz to see if he could win, but it didn't work. So Paul Anderson did.
Right, and we'll I did a recipe. And we'll go. Do you want to show? I've done a mango coconut ice cream, and I did that on Monday because I had one, and it was from we talked about last week from Lidl, and it's like a vanilla ice cream. Then it's got the syrup on top with coconut desiccated coconut over the top of that, and it was really nice. And I've just sort of done one this week, and it's been steeping since Monday. That is cracking. So I will go back up there. I'll save that one. Right. So.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I made a honeydew melon, peach and strawberry, and it's Moorish. It's very Moorish, but that might have been the 2.5% super sweet that I dropped in it by accident because I've got a big fucking bottle of super sweet.
Well, should taste like a commercial juice if you put it in there.
It fucking does, mate.
So the honeydew melon, I remember from years ago, you had to be quite careful with that though, because it gets pretty overpowering if you use too much of it.
Fucking nice, man. Liquids in the chat, recipes in the chat if you want it.
Yeah,
You know, I really think I didn't save the recipe.
Well, maybe you did. And maybe ELR, who don't like you because you don't put all your shit in, took it down.
No, honestly, I hadn't saved the recipe. What
When did Eric Cantona start vaping?
Pud's wearing off on you, and he wasn't even on the show yet.
Oh, I'm gutted now.
Did you just not save it in the spirit of having Pud on?
I didn't save it. I didn't save.
Oh, fuming.
Well, I can tell you what I put in anyway. I put 4% Vic Bean, 2% sweet cream. I think I went with. I'll have to. Oh, I can't believe I haven't done it. 2% Filipino ice cream, 1.5% coconut candy, 0.25 hibiscus, and 0.5 super sweet. That's what I went with. And I'll mix it up again. I'll do recipe again and put it up. But that, at the moment, is tasting really, really nice, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I released a recipe this week. This was I was in Nature Vape's stream when they had Josh on.
Oh, yeah.
From Rachel Rabbit. And he said, I've never had a good honey. So while I was in the stream, I made this. And been sitting on it for ages, but I decided to release it this week. So I'll put it into chat, which is a honey bourbon nut custard. And it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. So there it is.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
That came out of nowhere, that. Shit.
I need more views on the recipe in the vape community site. Because as soon as I posted it, the developer posted right next to me, and I was like, oh, well, nobody's going to look at mine.
That looks nice, that, though.
It's lovely. It takes about a month to steep. It takes a while to steep.
It's the vanilla bean, 10% flavour. Yeah, it's the vanilla bean ice cream mix that takes it up. So I like a 4 and 2 on the vanilla bean and sweet cream. I think that gives you a nice ice cream base.
So how do you find this?
Yeah, it's give you that. Where's Bobo gone?
Oh, he broke.
Yeah, I can't taste any difference in it, to be fair, but it does taste more of like the syrup rather than just a mango straight up. Do you know what I mean?
I might try that bourbon recipe just to see how I get on with it. I've never liked the sound of them, but sometimes you surprise you, don't you?
Well, that bourbon on that custard is right on the exhale.
Right. Maybe I could stick it in at like 0.5 just to start with, just to see how I like it there, and stick it up to the one the next time.
Reedy's put doody doody. I don't know what that means.
Means doody doody.
Vanilla Bean turns my liquid dark really quick. Well, like I said, that's been a couple of days, and that's I don't have a problem with it going dark.
Yeah, but a liquid being dark doesn't necessarily mean a liquid's bad. Some just turn dark.
Yeah, yeah. I'll probably do one with, because I've got the vanilla bean ice cream, so I'll probably do one with that and one keep this with this and see what's the better one.
I'm back.
To be fair, you're back.
Yeah.
Well, we've nearly
I
finished
fucked
now
up,
anyway,
to be fair.
so...
I meant to say I'll be back now, but then I muted my mic before I took my camera off, and so none of you heard me say I'll be back in a sec.
No.
All right. If anybody out there likes strawberry, you got to let this steep for about a week. But I'll put this in. But you better like strawberry because it's strawberry, damn it. So that's what I called it, strawberry, damn it. But
Scott Morrison says he's got a channel. He hasn't got a channel. We've got a mixing group on Facebook.
And the other thing is Graham is also on and now a host on the Monday Night Face for Radio show.
He is?
My channel. So he is now also can be found there. If you can't get your fix of Graham during the week, you can stop over there and see him for an hour.
I got the Monkey on Juice group.
That strawberry that I mixed up has the shisha strawberry at 1%, strawberry flavora at 1%, strawberry juicy at 1.5, strawberry gummy candy at 1, sweet strawberry sweet from Jungle Flavors at 2, and sugar cookie at 1.25. So it is strawberry, damn it.
So what's the overall flavour profile that you're going for there, Bill?
It's got a hint
peach.
of banana in it.
We're going for peach.
That is like one of those juices that when you're trying to review it, you're trying to pull more, and this just tastes like strawberry, but there's nothing else to say.
But you got to give it about a week, and it does actually come out really good.
So what we'll do then is we will go around and say our goodbyes.
Already?
It's 10:30.
Yep.
We didn't start till 10 past though tonight. Graham had and you had camera trouble.
Exterminate.
Norman Collier.
That's it. Last stop. Right, so we will start with Bobo.
Ah, yeah. Well, bye, yeah. Thank you very much for joining us again on another Wednesday night show. It has been an absolute blast. I've been a little bit quiet tonight, but it's been a fucking long week. I am absolutely goosed, but I am off for 2 days, so it should be sound by next Wednesday, which is going to be dead good. I'm dead excited. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us. It wouldn't be a show without you guys. Thank you very much to Mr. Pudpuffs for joining us as a guest. It's been a pleasure to have you on. It's always a pleasure to have a chat to you twice in like a week.
I know.
Sound. Can't complain with that. Speaking of Pudpuffs, I'll pass it over to him. Say goodbyes, sir.
Cheers, Bobo. Yeah, Benny, Graham, Bill, and Bobo, thank you very much for having me on, guys. It's been really nice going back and kind of looking at all the DIY stuff, and I think it's probably something I need to try. Get into a little bit more. It's quite easy to forget about it when you're fucking got all these different juices to review, but sometimes you just need something that you like and something that you make yourself, I think. So yeah, everybody in chat, to all the spanners, thank you very much for coming in as well, and for listening to me talk shite for a little while. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Oh, I need to pass it, don't I? Yeah. I am going to pass it to that old guy over there. Is it William, Bill?
Graham.
The chair.
Yeah, Graham's the old guy over there. The chair. Yes. Thanks a lot, chat. Appreciate it. And a little something. Basically, I make my breakfast every morning. I make bacon, eggs, toast, sausage every morning. And no matter where I go, nobody can fix it the way I like it and the way I eat it. And it's like I can go to the best chef in the world and he can't fix that. Not the way I like it. And it's the same way with mixing juices. Mix, and you'll find that you can mix what you like eventually. It may take you a long while to get to that point, but by gosh, you'll finally hit it. And that's the satisfaction that you get from it. We appreciate everybody coming. The show flew by like it was 10 minutes shorter than even, and it always flies by. But thanks Bud, for coming on. And if you guys, like I said, if you want to see Graham a little more on Monday night, you can. And on Sunday night, you can get another fix of Bobo. He is going to be our guest on the Late Night Vape Show Sunday night.
Indeed.
And I will throw it over to Graham.
Right. Hopefully you can hear us. I'm sorry about the sound during the show. I'll try and get that fixed for next week or for Monday. Thanks, Bud. You've been an absolute great guest. It's been just fun just watching you mix. It's more professional than us. Thanks, chat. And I'm going to put a link to my Facebook group in again. If any of you want any help with mixing or anything, join the group and then you can just message me and I'll quite happily pop into Zoom. And if you need to mixing and need to buy stuff, will take you through what you want, any recipe, anything like that. So that's the group. And I'll pass it over to Benny.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you very much to chat. Always good to have you in. Always good for you joining in and having a bit of banter with us. It keeps this show going. Thank you very much to the Spanners for doing their job. Thank you very much for Nightbot for spamming his bit out and fixing the giveaway for Liz. Puffs, thank you very much for coming on, mate. It's been a real pleasure and it's nice to get your take on things and actually, get you to do a bit of mixing. I'm not in trouble with Vic now. You're always welcome back on any time, buddy. Full Moon, congratulations of reaching 100 subscribers. Well done, mate. It's absolutely fantastic. If you haven't, go over and check out Full Moon and take up his little mixing. Also, remember, go see Tam Vapes tonight at 12 o'clock. She's on, I can never remember what it's called, OGA. So look out for that. Some more mixing at 12 o'clock if you fancy that. Thank you very much to Graham, the chair, Bill, and our own Mixing Jesus, Bobo. Without you, this wouldn't be show. It won't be the biggest show in Europe for mixing. And thank you very much for being with me on this journey. And we will see you next. Oh, we have got a guest on next week as well. And some people have been asking for it. And Graham, do you want to tell them who it is?
No, you can.
Is it Nevins? I don't even know how it says.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to say.
Nick Evans is on, and Eve now.
Yeah, so we've got Nick Nevins on next week, which is one of the biggest UK DIYers and quite big in the American community as well. Very respected mixer, and he's agreed to come on next week, so come in and join us for that one. You'll get some little tips and tricks from him, which is fantastic for us, fantastic for where we're going with this and getting noticed by bigger mixers. So yeah, Tam's just put it in, OGA DIY. Yeah, Nevins is coming on, Tam, so make sure you're in. Yeah, he's going to be on next week. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, which is Best Sig Liquids. There's a discount code there that's come up, and also he's dropped his prices and everything. So go show him some love. So we'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully at 9 o'clock without any interruptions. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
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 Yes.
Keep waving.